Matthew 14, continuando aqui a saga, lendo a Bíblia em inglês, agora vamos ler Mateus e... Enfim, eu não sei nada de inglês, mas estamos aí. Apesar de eu ter tido digamos, os melhores professores dessa terra. Tinha alguns até que tinha cadeira na Academia Interamericana de Letras, mas como o professor não faz o aluno e você ir no McDonald's não faz de você um hambúrguer, então não adianta nada ter os melhores professores e ser alguém como eu. Enfim, vamos lá. Matthew 14. Quando eu irei terminar essa leitura? Não sei. Como diria Jonathan Edwards em suas resoluções, seja agora ou pela eternidade afora. Não importando o quanto isso exigirá de mim, seja agora ou pela eternidade afora. Talvez no céu eu termine essa leitura. Enfim. Matthew 14. At that time... Como é que fala Herodes em inglês? É Herod? Herod, the tetrarch, heard, não sei, of the fame of Jesus. Jesus eu sei falar, Jesus eu sei falar, enfim. And said unto his servants, this is John Piper, the Baptist. He is risen, não sei, from the dead, ou dead é pai, né? Daddy, não, death, sei lá. And therefore might works do shall for themselves in him. Vou tentar fingir que eu sou fluente. And for Herod had laid hold on John and bold him and put him in the prison for Herodias. Herodias é o herói de dia, né? Tem o herói da noite, Hero Night, e tem o Hero Dias, enfim. Sake his brother's Philip's wife. For John said unto him, é um torrino. Eu não tô rindo. Eu não tô rindo. It is not lawful, for thee to have thee here. And when he would have put him to death, he feared and multitude, because they counted him as a prophet. But when Herod's birthday was kept, the daughter, or Herodias, herói diário do dia, né? Tem o Hero Night, o Hero Dias. Danced before them and pleased Herod. Enfim, vamos tentar levar a sério. Whereupon he promised with an oath to give them whatsoever, não sei, she would ask. And she, being before instructed of her mother, said, give me here John Baptist's head in a charge. Que mulherzinha, vou te falar, hein? O inferno para essa aqui vai ser especial. And the king was sorry. Jesus deve ter chorado. Ai. Quando ele ficou sabendo que João Batista morreu. Ai. Enfim, tem pessoas que receberam as camadas bem profundas do inferno. And the king was sorry, nevertheless, for the oath's sake, and then wish said him with him at meat, carne, não, match, não sei. He commanded it to be given her, hair ou hair, não sei, hair é cabelo, né? Her, não sei. And he sent and beheaded John Piper in the prison, and his head was broke in the charge and given to Dawson, não sei. And she broke, não sei, it to her mother. And his disciple came and took up the body and buried it, and when I went and told Jesus. Jesus eu sei, né? Jesus. And Jesus, when Jesus heard of it, he departed thence by ship into a desert. Eu falei que Jesus ficou. A morte de João Batista foi terrível para Jesus, enfim. He departed thence by ship into a desert place apart. Existem algumas dores que a gente tem que ir para um lugar onde não tem ninguém para orar. And when the people. Interessante nessa atitude de Jesus, né? Não demonstrar fraqueza perto de todo mundo, interessante. And when the people had heard thereof, they followed him on foot out of the cities. And Jesus went forth and saw a great multitude, and was moved with compassion toward them, and he healed their sick. And when it was evening, his disciples came to him, saying, This is a desert place, and the time is now past. Send the multitude away, that they may go into the villages and buy themselves victuals. But Jesus said unto them, They need not depart, give yet them to eat. And they said unto him, We have where but 5 loaves and 2 fishes. He said, Bring them hither to me. Quase falei Hitler aqui. Mas parece, não parece? Hitler. Não, é Hitler. Acho que é Hitler. And they commanded the multitude to sit down on the grass, and took the 5 loaves, enfim, and the 2 fishes, and looking up to heaven, he blessed and brake, and gave the loaves to his disciples, and the disciples to the multitude. And they did all eat, and were filled, and they took up of the fragments that remained 12 basketful. And they that had eaten were about 5,000 men, beside women and children. And straightway Jesus constrained his disciples to get into a ship, and to go before him unto the other side, while he sent the multitudes away. And when he had sent the multitudes away, he went up unto a mountain apart to pray. And when the evening was come, he was there alone. But the ship was now in the midst of the sea, the sea. Thus with waves, for the wind was contrary. And in the 4th watch of the night, Jesus went unto them, walking on the sea. And when the disciples said him walk on the sea, they were troubled, saying, It is a spirit, and they cried out for fear. By straightway Jesus spake, unto them, saying, Be of good cheer, it is I, be not afraid. And Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be so, bid Abide, não sei. Bide, Joe, bide, enfim. Bide me come unto thee on water. Nunca sei se é water ou water. Será que é só a diferença do britânico pro americano? Water, water, water. Water, não sei. And he said, come, come. And say, ele disse come, enfim. And when Peter Parker and was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water, sei lá, to go to Jesus. But when he saw, the wind boi sério, boi Sirius, enfim. He was afraid, and beginning to sink, he cried, saying, Lord, save me. And immediately Jesus stretched, enfim, forth his hands and caught him and said unto him, on the toe or lite fate, wherefore didst thou Dolby, enfim, Dolby. Enfim, Pedro tá aqui afundando. Pequena fé, enfim, ok. Porque você duvidou, enfim. And when they were coming to the shape, enfim, sheep, ovelha, não, sheep, deixa pra lá. The wind ceased, e houve o barco, o mar, enfim. Não temo mais o mar, pois se me está minha fé, enfim. Then they that were in the ship came and worshipped him, saying, of a truth thou art the Son of God. And when they were gone over, they came into the land of Gennesaret, não sei. And when the men of that place had the knowledge of him, they sent out unto all that country round about, and brought into him all that were diseased, and besought him that they might only touch the hand of his garment, and as many as touches were made perfectly holy. É holy? Holy é santo. Holy, buraco, não sei. Enfim, Deus quiser, amanhã, capítulo 15 de Matthew. Passar mais vergonha com o meu inglês proficientemente fluente. God bless everybody, feito Lipas, e tenha uma ótima noite. Interessante, né? Algumas palavras aqui a gente vai olhando assim, aqui, ó. Evening was come. Enfim. Boa noite.